Thank you. Please be seated. Good morning. My name's Jim Reynolds, and it's my honor to serve as the 16th president of Millikin University. Will you join me for another round of applause for the Millikin Faculty Jazz Quintet, please? We're grateful for their contribution to this ceremony. Before I introduce the platform party, I'd like to read Millikin's Land Acknowledgement Statement. As an institution of higher learning, Millikin University has a responsibility to acknowledge the historical context in which we exist. Thus, in the spirit of reconciliation, we acknowledge the land upon which we celebrate today as the ancestral home of multiple Native nations. Specifically, we stand on the lands of the Peoria, Kaskaskia, Miami, Mascoutin, Meskwaki, Kickapoo, and Oceti-Sakowin nations, which hold historic, cultural, and sacred significance to these indigenous people. We also acknowledge the living history and contributions of these first people who inhabited the land prior to the establishment of Millikin University and recognize their continuing contributions, which allow our campus community to flourish. At this time, I'd like to introduce the individuals who are participating in this ceremony that are sitting on the stage. I'd ask them to please stand as I call their names and to continue standing until everyone on the stage is introduced. I'd ask the audience to please hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. Alex Berry, University Registrar, Millikin Class of 2009. Ron Branch, Chair of the Millikin Board of Trustees, Millikin Class of 1981. Amber Kaylor, Commencement Speaker, Millikin Class of 2006 and MBA Class of 2016. Mary Black, University Provost. Nancy Curtin, Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences. R.J. Podesky, Dean of the Tabor School of Business, Class of 2002 and MBA Class of 2004. Gina Bianchi, Vice President for Alumni and Development, Millikin Class of 1993. Wallace Sutherland, Vice President for Student Affairs, and Sarah Kotick, Executive Vice President and Chief Strategy Officer. Will you offer a round of applause for these folks? You may be seated. Today is a wonderful day for all of us, whether you're joining us in person or by streaming video. We're especially proud to be gathering with members of the graduating class who will be receiving their diplomas today. More than any other university event or program, commencement has very special and symbolic significance. Although our primary purpose is to pay tribute to all of you who are receiving degrees today, we also come together to recognize the collective efforts of so many: parents, spouses, guardians, significant others, children, employers, friends, faculty, and staff. All of those who have played a vital role in our graduates' achievements and have loved them to the finish line. I'd like to ask the graduates to stand up and offer a round of applause to all the people who are here today supporting you. Please stand up. Thank you. You may be seated. For many of us, today is payday because this ceremony has such significance for our university. It's the culmination of many years of hard work for our students and their families and represents a demarcation point for us all, the end of an academic generation and the going forth of educated individuals who will help create a better society for us all to live and work in. Today, we get to be a part of one of the most important days of your lives, knowing that we played a small role in getting you there. We're offering a gift to all of us, you're offering a gift to all of us who will remain behind at Millikin University as you go off into your bright futures. And for that, we're especially thankful. We're grateful to be able to celebrate with you. This morning, you'll hear from a fellow student, Jake Shumaker, who has shared this experience with you and wants to offer his reflection on his time at Millikin, and from our commencement speaker, Amber Kaylor. Now, for some of you today, this is your first graduation ceremony. Your high school graduation in 2020 was altered significantly because of the COVID pandemic, and you didn't get a chance to be with friends and family and participate in a formal ceremony. You came to Millikin that fall, and you've persevered. You've been resilient and tenacious at times. Today isn't just a graduation ceremony, but it's a victory party for all of you. We admire your grit and determination to succeed during a difficult time. I know today is also one of those days where everyone is going to give you advice or going to ask that question you probably dread by now. So, what are you going to do next? I promise not to ask the question, but I'll offer a quick bit of advice with your permission. My advice is pretty simple. Don't lose the plot. Maybe you've watched a movie or series on Netflix that was so convoluted, it became almost impossible to follow what was happening. That was Game of Thrones for me. I lost the plot, trying to remember who was related to whom and which group was fighting with another. It occasionally happens in our daily lives. We're bombarded with images and messages, work issues, family issues, and it can be overwhelming at times. When I get in that place, I tend to lose the plot. I forget what's important, and to use a phrase from a dear friend, I tend to major in the minor. So I want you to remember these three things today so that in the future, you won't lose the plot. First, love the people who love you. Second, serve the people who need you. Third, cherish the life you've been given. When you get to that place of feeling overwhelmed and you feel like you're losing the plot, focus in on what's important. Love the people who love you, serve the people who need you, cherish the life you've been given. I'll conclude by saying thanks to each of you. I'm thankful for what you've given to Millikin during your time here, and I speak for all the faculty and the staff of the university and say thanks for giving us the opportunity to know you and to be a small part of your exceptional lives. The president I used to work for ended each commencement ceremony by saying, "Go out and do well, but more importantly, go out and do good." I'll finish by saying, remember the plot, class of 2024. Thank you. It's now my great pleasure to introduce the provost of Millikin University, Professor Mary Black.
Today, along with celebrating the achievements of our newest graduates, we would like to recognize a long-serving faculty member who is retiring at the end of this academic year. Dr. Stephen Freck, Professor of English. Dr. Freck is retiring from Millikin after 20 years of service. He earned degrees from Northwestern University, Washington University in St. Louis, and the University of Cincinnati. Dr. Freck is a well-accomplished and published poet who worked tirelessly helping students enhance their written communication and write and analyze creative prose. In his 20-year career at Millikin, he has certainly made a lasting impact in the English department, the College of Arts and Sciences, and the larger Millikin community. Please join me in a round of applause for Dr. Stephen Freck. It is now my pleasure to introduce our student speaker, Jake Shumaker, representing the College of Arts and Sciences. Jake, would you please join me on the platform while I tell everyone a little about you? Jake is from Mount Zion, Illinois, and is graduating with a BS in computer science. He has utilized Millikin's performance learning approach to gain real-world experience. Throughout his time at Millikin, Jake has interned at Acorn Pharmaceuticals, helping with technology service desk tickets, State Farm as a software engineer intern, assisting in the development of State Farm's life insurance website flow, and at Boost Treadmills as a user experience intern managing facility updates and developing the Treadmills user interface. He started his own business in January called Pulse Marketing, assisting small businesses and nonprofits with their marketing and technical needs, with another Millikin alum. Jake has enjoyed his involvement with the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, the James Millikin Honors Program, Phi Mu Epsilon, Millikin University Performance Consulting, and the Millikin Track Team. He has been awarded the Scoville Prize, Podesky Landacre Award, John May Scholarship, the Jan Hill Bucket Scholarship, Academic All-Conference for track, Athlete of the Week for the CCIW, and is an NCAA Division III All-American in the 800 meters. After graduation, Jake will continue his education at the University of Notre Dame for a Master's of Science in Business Analytics while running for their track team. Please join me in welcoming Jacob Shumaker to the podium.
Sorry, I have to find my place real quick. Perfect. Thank you for that kind introduction, Provost Black. Good morning, President Reynolds, Board of Trustees, distinguished guests, faculty and staff, mom and dad, and fellow graduates. My name is Jake Shumaker, a senior computer science major, and I'm from Mount Zion, Illinois, about 15 minutes away from Millikin. I'm grateful for being selected to speak to and on behalf of my graduating class, which encompasses so many unique, talented, and driven individuals. When Dr. S sent the note that I was selected to be one of the commencement speakers for the class of 2024, I was overwhelmed with emotion. Growing up in Decatur, I had the privilege of being on campus more times than I can count. Whether it be watching soccer games with my dad, grabbing lunch at Donnie's Homespun Pizza, or absorbing the history of campus, the Big Blue has always been a part of me. When this opportunity arose, I felt overjoyed, inspired, and honestly emotional reflecting on my time here on campus. Millikin has truly molded me into who I am, and I want to convey two specific themes throughout my speech today: authenticity and appreciation. Coming to Millikin, quite frankly, I felt out of place and a bit lost. I wasn't loving my computer science coursework. Remote learning made it extremely difficult to make friends, and I was bouncing between the soccer and track teams attempting to fit in. The first semester of my freshman year felt like a puzzle, understanding my role on campus, discovering my passions, and finding my true identity, asking the question, who am I truly meant to be? Prior to college, I had the privilege of being a part of my high school student council, joining the National Honor Society, and I was valedictorian. But was I really meant for these positions or accolades? Sure, I earned them by getting good grades or being elected by my classmates, but it didn't feel like me. As I reflect on my high school years, it often felt like my path was chosen for me. It often felt like I was supposed to take the advanced classes or get the best grades, be in the student organizations. But at Millikin, I can truly say that student involvement and getting good grades were my choices, which were fully supported by family, faculty, and staff. After my first semester of freshman year, I decided to take control of my time at Millikin. During the second semester of my freshman year, I made a few decisions which paved the way for the rest of my time at Millikin. I decided to fully commit to track and field. I even had the courage to ask my significant other out on our first date to Chick-fil-A, of all places. And now we have been together for over 3 years. I made new friends who are now my best friends on campus today. As I started to make my own decisions, authenticity was important to me. I was taking control of my experience at Millikin, following passions consistent with my identity, beliefs, and my destiny. For my remaining years at Millikin, I made it my daily goal to be authentic in my relationship with others, in my personal decisions, and just throughout daily life. I believe my authenticity led to a part-time job on campus in the Math Center, helping other students with classwork. Authenticity within my faith led to me joining the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. Because of my commitment to serving others, through Millikin University Performance Consulting, a team and I provided professional technical services to Paul Print Ministries, a local nonprofit organization. Because of my commitment to developing authentic leadership skills, I was selected by the track and field coaching staff to serve as one of the captains on the team. Lost my place. And there are so many more experiences that have helped me become the person I am today, standing before you now. And none of this would be possible without the Big Blue family supporting me. An emphasis that Millikin continues to practice is performance learning, the philosophy of teaching and learning through real-world application. Whether you are a fine arts major, writing an act involving peers, or an education major, teaching in the classroom starting freshman year, or a different focus, Millikin uses performance learning to equip us for the real world, which also promotes authenticity through our actions. Because of performance learning, like so many of you, I'm ready for the real world. Additionally, because of Millikin's commitment to inclusivity and access, we were granted the opportunity to be surrounded by caring faculty and staff, esteemed external professionals, and like-minded peers, which fueled a supportive atmosphere to grow and learn. This supportive environment allowed us to thrive, driving creativity and collaboration. And this brings me to my second theme, appreciation. In this exciting and sometimes stressful time, graduating can feel overwhelming because we are unsure of what the future has in store. Instead of feeling overwhelmed, let's take a moment to be grateful and appreciative of Millikin and life experiences that have led us to this spectacular and memorable moment of our lives. Let me begin by showing gratitude to a few people in particular in my life. My family for providing unconditional love. Coach Craycraft for teaching me countless life lessons through the sport of running. RJ Podesky for inspiring self-belief and confidence within my future endeavors. Alyssa and my friends for always supporting my dreams. Other orders of gratitude go out to our wonderful faculty, including professors, staff, advisors, who constantly have our best interest. And I can't forget my fellow peers, those who inspire me every day to be the change in the world. As I stand here preparing to graduate from my home institution, Millikin University, I feel mixed emotions. I'm sad to leave such a supportive community of peers, faculty, and alumni who have been so instrumental in my development of who I am today. However, I'm confident and optimistic for the future because of my academic foundation and leadership skills acquired here at Millikin University. I encourage you all to appreciate those around you and be authentic in your future endeavors. Everyone in this room is so talented, and I can't wait to see all the amazing things everyone accomplishes in the future. Millikin will forever hold a special place in my heart. Because of my Millikin experiences, lessons taught by my parents, and with the support of friends, I was able to grow closer in my faith as a Christian, create lifelong friendships, meet my significant other, excel as a collegiate athlete, and start my own business. I will forever cherish being a part of the mighty Big Blue family. Thank you, and congratulations to all of you, and best wishes.
Thank you, Jake. That was a terrific speech. This morning, I have the honor of introducing our commencement speaker, Amber Kaylor. Amber earned her Bachelor of Science in Management and Organizational Leadership through the PACE program at Millikin in 2006. She then went on to earn her Master's of Business Administration and Management from Millikin in 2016. Amber has worked in the not-for-profit industry for 15 years, gaining experience in development, operations, talent development, and community relations. She's currently the Chief Executive Officer of the Ronald McDonald House Charities of Central Illinois, a public charity whose mission is to provide a supportive place for families to stay while their child is receiving medical care. Ronald McDonald House Charities of Central Illinois is comprised of 2 homes, one in Springfield, which opened in 1986, and one in Peoria, which opened in 2019. Prior to her appointment as CEO at Ronald McDonald House Charities of Central Illinois in 2020, she was the Chief Executive Officer at the Children's Museum of Illinois, the Director of Resource Development at United Way of Decatur in Mid-Illinois, and an admission counselor and coordinator for multicultural recruitment at Millikin. As a seasoned Chief Executive Officer, she's passionate about advancing the mission of Ronald McDonald House Charities of Central Illinois and serving families in need. In addition to her work as the CEO, she's also involved in Millikin University's Tabor Dean's Business Council, Macon Resources Board of Directors, and her church. Outside of the office, Amber enjoys fitness classes, boating, and spending time with her family and friends. Please help me to welcome Amber Kaylor to the podium.
Thank you so much. I want to thank President Reynolds, the Board of Trustees, and all the amazing faculty and staff for including me in this absolutely wonderful day. But most importantly, I want to congratulate the exceptional graduating class of 2024. When President Reynolds asked me to speak with you all today, I had 2 very distinct thoughts. First, complete panic. I will be honest, my actual first thought was immediately no. Immediately no. You see, I speak to people about the organization I have the honor of leading quite often. If that was the request, I wouldn't have thought twice about it. I love sharing the mission of Ronald McDonald House Charities. But this requires me to share more of myself, and honestly, I find that terrifying. So my second thought after the panic subsided was do it scared, do it anyway. So here I am, completely out of my comfort zone and doing it anyway. So I share this because today marks a pivotal moment in your lives, a moment of transition, growth, and boundless opportunity. Please know that you will be faced with many moments in this life that you do not feel prepared or qualified for. Don't ever let fear stop you from leaning into that growth and opportunity. Do it scared. Do it anyway. Ironically, I used to say I wanted to be a motivational speaker one day. So consider yourselves my guinea pigs. We're gonna see how this goes. In my office at work hangs a sign that reads, "If at first you don't succeed, then maybe you suck." I know that might not be the typical commencement address sentiment, but bear with me, bear with me. The word suck here isn't about self-deprecation. It's about acknowledging our imperfections and embracing the journey of growth. It's about understanding that failure is not the end, but rather a stepping stone towards success. Some of you already know where your journey is taking you after today. Maybe you already have a job secured. Maybe you already started your own business, Jake, who did a fantastic job up here. Maybe you're taking some time off, to figure out what comes next. Or maybe you have no idea what you're going to do, and you're freaking out a little bit. I want you to know that all of these are okay. Everyone's path looks different. And my hope is that in my story of how I came to Millikin, how my time here shaped me, and where it led me, you will see that all of our paths lead us exactly where we are meant to go. My path in particular has been far from linear. I left high school early to follow my then boyfriend out of state. You're all gonna be shocked, but it didn't turn out well. So while I kind of finished high school through a homeschool program, I didn't have a high school diploma, and I didn't get the opportunity to walk at graduation with my classmates. So when I decided to enroll in community college, there were additional challenges because I didn't technically have a diploma. I was able to test into the college, but I knew this would be an issue in the future. So I enrolled in GED courses, and I obtained my GED while also taking community college courses. As I progressed in my studies, I failed to test out of even the most basic math courses. In other words, I took them all. If there's a math course that exists, I probably had to take it. Eventually, I decided it was time to take my talents to Millikin. If you get that joke, it's time for retinol. I'm just letting everybody know. I had a full-time job, and I decided to enroll in the evening program that was known as PACE at the time. Once again, I failed to test out of anything math-related, so I continued to take math courses at the community college while starting the PACE program. I caught up, finally, with the rest of my cohort while working my full-time job and going to class from 6 to 10 p.m. It took me an entire year longer than the rest of my cohort to graduate. This was not just because I worked or had failed early on at math or for any reason other than simply life. I very intentionally used the word fail throughout this part of my story because at the time, that's how it felt. I felt like I was failing to keep up with my cohort or failing where I thought I should be, to be where I should be at the time. And the reality is, life throws a lot of obstacles in our way. I'm sure you've all experienced setbacks or what felt like failures. We get distracted, disengaged, we feel defeated. The list goes on. How we respond to those obstacles is what matters. I never gave up. You are all here today because you never gave up. We kept moving forward, and we ended up exactly where we were meant to be. 10 years passed between my undergraduate and graduate programs. I told myself I would go back one day and get my MBA, but life was lifing. I had started in the nonprofit sector, and I knew I had found my place there. I worked with various organizations in various roles. I moved into leadership roles and realized a CEO position with a nonprofit is where I ultimately wanted to land. Now, my husband, who's out there, would tell you this is because I'm bossy. I say I just have big boss energy. So there we go. An MBA was still in the back of my mind, but that goal seemed less and less likely to happen. I was pregnant with my son, and my amazing boss and mentor at the time let me know of a CEO position that had opened with another organization. I interviewed, and I did not get the job. There was that sense of failure rearing its ugly head again. Meanwhile, Millikin's daytime MBA, or what was called Fast Track MBA at the time, was being advertised. My husband said, "Why don't you take a year off after the baby and get your MBA?" My first thought was, immediately no. Immediately no. As you can see, there's a pattern here. I was terrified of taking a year away from my career path, scared of how an employment gap would look on my resume, and really scared of taking the GMAT. Remember my stellar math skills. So after a lot of conversation, discussion, thought, I decided to do it scared, do it anyway. I enrolled in the daytime MBA program and started when my son was 4 months old. I hadn't been in school for over 10 years, so it was a little overwhelming, but I had a wonderful cohort and we helped each other through, just like all of you have helped each other through. With just about a month left in our program, that CEO job that I didn't get opened back up. I interviewed, and this time I got the job. I was exactly where I was supposed to be, when I was supposed to be there. Almost 10 years later, and here I am, testing my motivational speaking skills on all of you. Who knows where this may lead? Some of you out there are thinking, that path ends here, lady. It's okay. Like I said, my path was far from linear. The secret I want to let you in on is there's no timeline. It's all made up. You are exactly where you are supposed to be. No matter where your next adventure takes you, please know you will get there exactly when you're supposed to. I hope you can take a moment today to recognize that every mistake, setback, or perceived failure has brought you here today, and you should all be so proud. I want to leave you with some simple yet profound truths that have helped me. First, do not take yourself too seriously. You're going to make mistakes. They're inevitable, but they are also invaluable teachers. Embrace them, learn from them, let them propel you towards greatness. Second, stay curious. Your time here has nurtured a spirit of inquiry and discovery. Carry that curiosity with you as you go on to your next adventures. There's always going to be more to learn. Please don't think that you're expected to have all the answers, because trust me, none of us do. Third, I want you to know your worth. Believe in the unique gifts and talents that you possess. They are truly the keys to unlocking your fullest potential. Never underestimate the power of self-affirmation and remind yourself daily of your inherent value, or big boss energy, if you will. And finally, say yes to opportunities that scare you. You may not check every box on a job description, but you may be exactly the candidate they need. You may not feel ready when they ask you to give the speech, but you may have something to say that someone needs to hear. So as you say goodbye to this part of your journey and you get ready for whatever comes next, I hope you do it with bravery, with purpose, and a strong belief in your power to make things better. And if you must, do it scared. Do it anyway. Congratulations, graduates. Thank you.
Thank you, Amber, for those thoughtful remarks. And now, to the heart of our morning, our reason for coming together today, the conferring of the valued and honored Millikin degree. I would like to introduce Dean of the Tabor School of Business, R.J. Podesky, who will present the candidates for the Master's of Business Administration and Bachelor of Science degrees from the Tabor School of Business.
Will the candidates for the degree Master of Business Administration from the Tabor School of Business please rise? President Reynolds, I present to you today these candidates who are eligible for a Master of Business Administration degree from the Tabor School of Business.
By the authority vested in me by the state of Illinois and the Millikin Board of Trustees, and on behalf of the faculty of Millikin University, I confer upon you the degree Master of Business Administration with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto.
Will the candidates for the Master of Business Administration degree please come forward? Donovan Ray Anderson. Christian Michael Bedorick. Jacob Thomas Bailey. Brianna Marie Barconi. Warren Bradley Beals. Caleb Alexander Bly. Caleb Christopher Burley. Nidra Nicole Burries. Lavarion Travis Campbell. Bailey Lindy Lee Kaufman. Leandra Elizabeth Foreman. Austin Friend. Leandro Primo Gavato. Aiden James Hart. Levante Allen Kelly. Derica Ty Gaynell Kingery. Michael Lee Klasko. Alina Grace Neal. Mitchell J. Paquette. Adriana Danielle Patterson. Kendall Robison. Larissa Alempe Senga. Bryce Allen Shumaker. Edwin Yenica. Alexander Preston Zog. Will the candidates from the Bachelor of Science degree from the Tabor School of Business please rise? President Reynolds, I present to you today these candidates who are eligible for a Bachelor of Science degree from the Tabor School of Business.
By the authority vested in me by the state of Illinois and the Millikin Board of Trustees, and on behalf of the faculty of Millikin University, I confer upon you the degree Bachelor of Science with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree please come forward? Eduard Aliou. Isabel Josephine Allwart. Presenting Isabel with her diploma is her mom, Dean Nancy Curtin. Dylan Austin. Graduating summa cum laude, Nicholas Ryan Otten. Presenting Nicholas with his diploma is his mother, Professor Julia Otten. Graduating magna cum laude, Zachary William Otten. Presenting Zachary with his diploma is his mother, Professor Julia Otten. Omar Ayad. Graduating cum laude, McKenna Beth Beals. Graduating cum laude, Joseph Beardsley. Graduating cum laude, Maya L. Brandenburg. Mary Helen Burdick. Gabriel C. Bush. Graduating cum laude, Chloe Buzicki. Graduating magna cum laude, Enrique Carrera Dorado. Graduating cum laude, Alyssa J. Clanton. Graduating summa cum laude with 2 degrees, Paige Emily Coleman. Graduating magna cum laude, Drew Paul Detmers. Graduating magna cum laude, Caitlin Michelle Farrar. Emire Guraslan. Evelyn Gutierrez. Graduating magna cum laude, Ethan Peter Gutzmer. Graduating magna cum laude, Jorge Hernandez Vega. Christian Hill. Presenting Christian with his diploma is his father, Professor Eric Hector. Graduating summa cum laude, Sheila A. Jackman. An honors scholar, Rye N. Johnson. Graduating cum laude, Tanner William Kaufman. Justin Brian Kirk. Graduating summa cum laude, Elise May Knutson. Devin Manning. Graduating magna cum laude, Joshua Manuel Martinez. Graduating summa cum laude, Ni Nguk Yen Nguyen. Graduating magna cum laude, McKenna Marie O'Donnell. Frazier Ott. Caden Dale Owens. Trey Allen Piercy. Graduating with 2 degrees, James Raycraft. Claire Alexandria Rendelman. An honors scholar graduating magna cum laude, Lucas Christopher Ryan. Graduating summa cum laude, Sean R. Shook. Graduating cum laude, Johannes Smallberg. Jacobriana Shujay Tinnen. Victor Teodoro. Graduating summa cum laude, Charlie Christine Warlow. Matthew David Edward Wilson. An honor scholar graduating summa cum laude, Megan B. Wood. Please join me in congratulating these new Millikin graduates. It is now my pleasure to introduce Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, Dr. Nancy Curtin, who will present candidates for the Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science degrees from the College of Arts and Sciences.
Will the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts from the College of Arts and Sciences please rise? President Reynolds, I present to you today these candidates who are eligible for a Bachelor of Arts degree from the College of Arts and Sciences.
By the authority vested in me by the state of Illinois and the Millikin Board of Trustees, and on behalf of the faculty of Millikin University, I confer upon you the degree Bachelor of Arts with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts degree please come forward? Oscar Alamonte Garcia. Clayton Andrew Bartlett. Olivia Marie Cooper. Jaden Christopher Cox. Madeline Cummins. Shikeria Cunningham. Graduating summa cum laude with 2 degrees, Brian Andrew Debulskis. Ernest Kenneth Davis IV. An honors scholar graduating summa cum laude, Reese Dieter. Shalane Gregg. Rhiannon Hartman. Jolie Nicole Henshin. Corinne Elizabeth Hauser. Presenting Corinne with her diploma is her family member, Dr. Scott Lambert. Miyu Kikochi. Krista R. Koki. Trinity Michelle Mata. Garen Christine Meeker. Sophia Marie Nicholson. Madeline Suzanne Reagan. Caden Foley Scott. An honors and presidential scholar, graduating summa cum laude, Paige Teresa Shields. Cavante Damon Smith. Jacqueline Torres Herrera. Graduating summa cum laude, Albionana Valu. An honor scholar, graduating summa cum laude, Gabrielle Elaine Watson. Will the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science from the College of Arts and Sciences please rise? President Reynolds, I present to you today these candidates who are eligible for a Bachelor of Science degree from the College of Arts and Sciences.
By the authority vested in me by the state of Illinois and the Millikin Board of Trustees, and on behalf of the faculty of Millikin University, I confer upon you the degree Bachelor of Science with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree please come forward? Emil Nishay Allen. Emma Marie Antonelli. An honors Long Vandenberg and presidential scholar, graduating cum laude, Amelia Lynn Ayocht. Kaylee Ann Biros. An honor scholar, graduating summa cum laude, Shay Nicole Buchanan. Graduating summa cum laude, Annalyn Grace Bullock. In absentia, Tyler G. Byers. Ladapa Shalumnan. An honor scholar, Elena Renee Chismark. An honors and presidential scholar, graduating summa cum laude, Sophie C. Dorgan. Danielle Aaliyah Farrar. Graduating cum laude, Haley Marie Fitzpatrick. Jaden Dale Flesh. Graduating summa cum laude, Madison Alexandria Rose Gentry. Andres Emiliano Guzman. An honor scholar, graduating summa cum laude, Melina Christine Hall. Graduating cum laude, Tamia Camille Henderson. D. Anthony E. Hopkins. An honor scholar, Sean Matthew House. Landon E. Philip Johnson. An honor scholar, graduating summa cum laude, Mackenzie Noel Jones. Tristan James Keller. An honor scholar, graduating magna cum laude, Madeline Elizabeth Klinger. Hannah Elizabeth Lilly. Presenting Hannah with her diploma is her father, Jeff Lilly. Graduating summa cum laude, Jensen Ruger Mast. Russell Dean Mendenhall III. Graduating cum laude, Jillian Samantha Monroe. Christopher Lewis Montgomery. Kaza Olga Morego. An honor scholar, graduating cum laude, Braden Matthew Homestead. Sierra Madison Nicole Peoples. Anna Grace Peter. An honor scholar, graduating cum laude, Jessel Edine Samuel Prabhu. Muave Adim Kathum. An honor scholar, Catherine Audrey Reisner. Graduating cum laude, Alyssa Gabrielle Ruiz. An honors scholar, graduating summa cum laude, Aiden Michael Schlichting. In absentia, an honors scholar, Matthew Harrington Schmidt. In absentia, Thomas Ronald Shaw. An honors scholar, graduating magna cum laude, Jake Shumaker. Graduating summa cum laude, Zachary David Smith. Victoria Villagomez. Isha Watkins. Sydney Shaoya Young. Please join me in congratulating these new Millikin graduates.
How about one more round of applause for all of our graduates today? Today we have the solemn honor to present a posthumous degree to a student who, during the course of their academic studies, tragically lost their life before they completed all the requirements for the degree. I'd like to invite Dr. Laura Dean, Associate Professor of Political Science, to the podium to offer remarks on behalf of Jillian Baginski.
Thank you, President Reynolds. In 2022, Millikin University adopted a posthumous baccalaureate degree policy to be conferred upon a student who passes away prior to, but close to the completion of their degree requirements. Recommendation for the posthumous degree is made by the faculty and the student's major and approved by the dean, provost, president, and board of trustees. We award such degrees in recognition of the academic achievement of the student and to acknowledge the loss to their family, friends, and university. Today, I have the honor of sharing the academic achievements of my student and advisee, Jillian Baginski, who passed away on August 18th, 2023. Jillian Emily Baginski, known as Jill to most of her friends, was a political science and philosophy pre-law major from Mundelein, Illinois. Jillian was a presidential scholar, the most prestigious full tuition scholarship offered at Millikin University to the best and brightest students based on their academic performance and demonstrated leadership. Jillian embodied this academic performance and leadership inside and outside the classroom, and her career goal was to attend law school. At Millikin, Jillian was a goalkeeper on the women's soccer team and was awarded All Academic Conference in 2019 and 2020. She was also a member of the Alpha Chi Omega Women's Sorority, participated in the Ethics Bowl team, and made the Dean's List every semester at Millikin. Jillian took part in the American University Washington Semester Program, where she completed an internship as an executive organizational assistant for advocacy at the Just Future Project, a small criminal justice nonprofit where she did research on wrongful convictions, which deepened her desire to go to law school. She won the Most Outstanding Moot Court Team Award in the Model Illinois Government Simulation in 2019, the highest honor in the moot court statewide competition. She also won the T.W. Samuels Award, given to an outstanding undergraduate pre-law student in philosophy in 2019. She was awarded the Exceptional Justice Award at the International Court of Justice Simulation at the American Model United Nations Conference in 2020. Again, the highest honor in the simulation, given to only 2 students. Then in 2022, she won the Thomas and Mary Adney Award, given to the outstanding undergraduate pre-law student in political science. Jillian will be remembered at Millikin for her love of debate in the classroom, her drive to succeed in everything she did, and her advocacy for social justice issues and marginalized populations. Jillian is survived by her parents, Jeff and Debbie Baginski, brother Sam, several grandparents, and many cherished friends. I'd like to welcome to the stage Jillian's best friend, Madison Carroll, who will be accepting Jillian's degree. President Reynolds, I present to you Jillian Baginski, the candidate for a posthumous baccalaureate degree.
By the authority vested in me by the State of Illinois and Board of Trustees of Millikin University, I confer upon Jillian Baginski the Bachelor of Arts degree with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. I'd like to ask Ronald L. Branch, Chair of the Millikin University Board of Trustees, to offer some words of congratulations to our newest graduates.
Thank you. Good morning. As Chairman of the Millikin University Board of Trustees, I have the great privilege of offering a few words of congratulations from the board. Graduates, it is with enthusiasm that I congratulate each and every one of you on your success here today. As Millikin graduates, you have each in your own way experienced that which makes Millikin distinctive. You are performance learning. You are professional success. You are democratic citizenship in our global environment. And I hope you feel today, more than any other day, that you have a life of meaning and value. At Millikin University, our mission is to deliver on the promise of education. This morning, we see that promise fulfilled. On behalf of the Millikin Board of Trustees, I give you my most sincere congratulations and best wishes for your future. Thank you.
It's now my pleasure to invite Millikin Alumni Association Board Representative Lindsay Quick, class of 2015, to join me on stage and offer remarks from the Alumni Association.
All right, thank you, President Reynolds. Good morning, graduates. This is so exciting. On behalf of the Millikin Alumni Association Board and my fellow alums all over the world, I am honored to congratulate you on this tremendous accomplishment and to officially welcome you to the Millikin Alumni Association. While your journey as a Big Blue student may be coming to an end, today you join an alumni community 36,000 strong. It's pretty impressive. We also invite you, your family, and your supporters to join us directly after the ceremony for a congratulatory reception on the quad and the patio of the Center for Theater and Dance. We have a small gift for you for each graduate, an uncut key engraved with Millikin's name. So as you leave today and begin to open doors to new endeavors, you are encouraged to stay connected to your Millikin home. There will also be refreshments and a chance to connect with faculty, staff, and friends. Again, we are so proud of your accomplishments. Now, I would like to invite Ninyak Yen Nguyen to join me on stage and lead the tassel turning ceremony. Nia is from Vietnam and is earning a bachelor's degree in science in accounting and management information systems today.
Graduate, please stand. You all look amazing today. On behalf of Millikin University, I congratulate you upon your graduation and welcome you as a Millikin alum. Millikins hope that you will continue to maintain ties with the university by sharing your time, talents, and triumphs, and we are now all lifetime members of the Alumni Association. Millikin University congratulates you upon your achieving your goal of a degree in higher education. Let us now signify our graduation by the ceremonial gesture of moving your tassel from the right to the left. Congratulations, class of 2024.
Now I'd like to invite all who are able to rise as we listen to our alma mater, led by graduating students from the School of Music, Zach Hoydick, Ian Marshall, Joe Goodwin, Rachel Pusateri, Adriana Martinez, Morgan Weir, Tyler Dooley, and Carson Cole. Please be seated. I promise we're almost done. Let me again offer our sincere congratulations to all of you today, especially our newly minted graduates. But today doesn't end our relationship. The folks who were good friends and mentors to you for the time you were here with us are still interested in being a part of your lives and helping in whatever way they can. Millikin is still your home, a place where you can come to be re-energized or to sort things out. We want your continued involvement so we can be better and can fulfill the promises that we make to students who choose Millikin University as their place to be educated. We want you to visit often, and we never want you to feel that you can't come home. We're here for you, and we want to support you in whatever way we can as you depart this place and begin your new lives as Millikin graduates. I would ask that all of our guests please remain seated until the class of 24 has left the auditorium. Thank you all for your presence today.